This is the BBC.
Oh, hello again, and welcome to another exciting episode of Famous People in British Literature who we're learning about in Kelly's class. I'm your host, Jeremiah Westling, and today we'll journey into the life of Frances Burney.
Frances Burney was born June 13th, 1752, to Dr. Charles Burney and Esther Burney. The third of 6 children, she was self-educated and began writing what she called her scribblings at the age of 10. Frances Fanny Burney was a novelist, diarist, and playwright. In total, she wrote 4 novels, 8 plays, 1 biography, and 20 volumes of journals and letters. She is recognized as a literary precursor to prominent authors who came after her, including Jane Austen.
Throughout her career as a writer, her wit and her talent for satirical characters were widely acknowledged.
She published her first novel, Evelina, anonymously in 1778. When the book's authorship was revealed, it brought her almost immediate fame due to its unique narrative and comic strengths. She followed with Cecilia in 1782, Camellia in 1796, and The Wanderer in 1814. All of Burney's novels explore the lives of English aristocrats and satirize their social pretensions with an eye to larger questions such as the politics of female identity. Interest in her perspective on the social lives and struggles of women in a predominantly male-oriented culture. Scholars continue to value Burney's diaries as well for their candid depictions of 18th century English society.
The first entry in her journal was made on March 27th, 1768.
To whom dare I reveal my private opinion of my nearest relations, the secret thoughts of my dearest friends, my own hopes, fears, reflections, and dislikes? Nobody. To nobody. Then will I write my journal, since to nobody can I be wholly unreserved.
A talented storyteller with a strong sense of character, Burney often wrote these journal diaries as a form of correspondence with her friends and her family. Ow! In August of 1810, Burney developed a pain in her breast. A year later, she underwent a mastectomy.
She sent her first-person account of this experience months later to her sister. I saw the glitter of polished steel. I closed my eyes. I would not trust to convulsive fear the sight of the terrible incision. Yet, when the dreadful steel was plunged into the breast, cutting through veins, arteries, flesh, nerves, I needed no injunctions not to restrain my cries. I began a scream that lasted unintermittingly during the whole time of the incision, and I almost marvel that it rings not in my ears still. So excruciating was the agony. Oh, heaven! I then felt the knife rattling against the breastbone, scraping it.
It remains one of the most compelling early accounts of a mastectomy.
Her fiction is now widely acknowledged for its critical wit and for its deliberate exploration of the lives of women. Frances Burney died on January 6, 1840. She was buried with her son and her husband.
I'm your host, Jeremiah Westling. Thank you for watching, and have a great evening. Did we fact check everything?